Hello again, you extraordinary subscribers. Welcome back, everybody, to the Hemingway Land YouTube channel. So many fun, amazing, and exciting things going on this past week, guys. None of them, however, are in my life, and thus, I don't have a lot to talk about tonight. Typically, this part of the video gets recorded on, like, Sunday or Monday. It's about 5 hours right now before this is supposed to go live on YouTube. And I thought, I was under the impression something eventually would happen this week that I would be able to report to you guys. Land related, let's pretend. Didn't happen, guys. Nothing's going on. Fortunately, nothing's annoying me, so that's good. But aside from that, I don't know, the rhythmic stylings of the Miami sound machine have infected my brain this past week, causing me to want to both turn the beat around and feel the passion. Can't get that song out of my head no matter how hard I try. Number one. Number two, Colorado. Oh, we got a Colorado property this week, guys. And coincidentally, Colorado celebrated statehood this past week, August 1st, 1876. Became the 38th state to join the Union. There you go. There's that. That's going on. And I'm annoyed with the general incompetence of my dry cleaner. That's about it. So, with all that said, guys, we finished July really strong, so let's get to this week's special thanks. Special thanks to all our valued customers. Starting off in New Mexico this week, people more specifically up in Taos County sold some land to Hassan, Harris, Stacy, and Tiana, who purchased not one, not two, but rather three of the Tres Piedras properties. Special thanks to all those delightful people. In Valencia County, sold some land to Sergey and William. Special thanks to them. And in nearby Sandoval County, the last of the San Pedro tomato estates sold to Bruce. Special thanks to Bruce. And up in Colorado, people more specifically Alamosa County sold some land to Douglas and Joanna. Special thanks to them. And with all that said, guys, let's get to this week's new properties. All right, people, so we're back in Teller County this week with another great forested mountain property. This one not in the subdivision we profiled last week, but rather in a whole new one. Now, people, let me say this. During the course of a given year, we here at Hemingway Land will list about 500 properties. Of those 500, I will say 475 are designed to appeal to the sweet spot, our core demographic of people looking for vacant land with not too many rules that they can develop in unconventional ways or even RV and camp on, so on and so forth. Each year, however, we always have a few properties, at least 10, that appeal to a more specific, we'll say, luxury buyer looking to build custom homes like the ones you see here. Now, this is someone who's got a good amount of disposable income, whether that's from their job or retirement or whatever, but they're looking to find a good chunk of land in an upscale, secluded neighborhood to develop their dream home. So, if that describes you, you will want to pay special attention because going live on the site today, we have this 1.86 acre lot in the Turkey Rock Ranch community, which, as you can see from the headline, is a hilltop lot boasting stunning views. How stunning? We'll return to that in a moment. For now, however, let's bring this up on a map. So, here's where the property is located, guys. The nearest town, we're calling the nearest town, Woodland Park, is about 20 minutes south along various county roads. Colorado Springs is about 40 miles, maybe about an hour drive. Point being, the property is a little secluded. Not crazy secluded, like I'm arming and training my own militia, but a little secluded and removed just enough for the type of buyer who wants that kind of privacy, those kind of views, Colorado mountain country around them as far as the eye can see. And with that in mind, check this out, guys. This is Turkey Rock Ranch. This is an exclusive subdivision consisting of only about 270 lots, which is home to 10 private fishing lakes, its own golf course, private trails and picnic areas, and is surrounded by, get this, guys, the Pike National Forest, the Tarryall Mountain Range, Thunder Butte, and this behemoth, Turkey Rock. More on that in a minute. Whatever the case, when you've got this many mountains and rock formations, you know that great hiking and ATV trails are right in your backyard as well. In addition, the South Platte Reservoir and the Cheeseman Reservoir are very close by and boast a lot of great fly fishing as well as gold medal trout fishing opportunities. Furthermore, as people far more knowledgeable on the topic have informed me, this region, and let me get on my notes here, guys, is, quote, part of Game Management Unit 511, which still allows for over-the-counter archery elk and bull elk second, third season rifle, meaning, apparently, you will always be able to hunt the Pike National Forest right in your backyard, which would be otherwise inaccessible to the public, and all without having to apply for the draw, which I'll assume is some sort of lottery, which I'll further assume is both inconvenient and or expensive. Anyway, now, the subject property you see here is a combination of two adjacent lots, totaling just under 2 acres, and is located here along Appleby Drive, which has well-maintained roads and power at the lot line. Now, I would guess, based on neighboring homes like this one, that there's underground utilities out here as well, but our photographer didn't send back any pictures of them, so for now, we'll say there's not. Whatever the case, here's the next major selling point of this property, guys. This is a hilltop lot which overlooks the surrounding valley. And when I say hilltop, how steep is the land? Not too bad, certainly not for Colorado, but if we go to the side angle here, you can get a sense of the pitch, which has about a 40-foot difference from the top of the land to the base. And if we go to the drone shots, you can see the stunning scenery that surrounds you, including your views to the southeast of the property here and the northwest of the property, ba-boom, the aforementioned Turkey Rock. Yes, people, the property sits in the shadows of this awesome sight to behold. So, when you build your new custom home out here and all your friends come to visit you from back east, they will be awestruck by it and totally impressed by everything you've achieved in life, while you act casually indifferent like, yeah, well, you know, it's impressive, I guess. If you're into that sort of thing, you can do that, okay? Now, of course, people, it should go without saying, but I'll say it anyway, that yes, Turkey Rock Ranch does have a property owners association that collects annual dues of a mere $175. Now this, however, like the association we profiled in last week's video, is one of the good ones that helps with fire mitigation, community development project, and covenant enforcement, or, as I like to say, keeping out the riffraff. The listing page, of course, will go into more detail on the POA, but they helpfully, guys, have a website and Facebook page which they update regularly and which may help to answer any additional questions that you might have. Now, finally, guys, it should be noted that we are simultaneously listing this one with our buddy and whitetail property rep, Rob Herman, Rob the Realtor. So if any of you are still on the fence about this whole Hemingway land operation and buying property on the internet thing, if any of you are still like, I don't know about these guys, you can just click on the Buy Now button here on the listing page where you will find the contact information for our licensed Colorado Realtor, and you can contact and deal with him directly. Just tell him the disembodied voice of Hemingway Land sent you, okay? Anyway, guys, I really like this one. I think this is one of the best, one of the prettiest properties we have ever listed, and I would encourage you guys, if you are curious about it, to check out the listing page where we have even more details about it than I was able to cover in this long-winded video. Next up, people, while I strongly dislike debuting properties in 2 different states during the same week, we recently sold out or came very close to selling out of our Taos County lots again, and thus, because the demand is so strong, I thought it might be a nice contrast to this week's rather pricey Colorado property to debut a few more of these. So, with that said, we are releasing another 5 lots this week, all quarter acres, all priced at $900, and all located here just north of the 64 in Unit 7. Of course, these are all largely interchangeable, roads are a little challenging, power is not terribly close, but of course, all offer a great deal of privacy, are almost completely ignored by Taos County zoning, and are, as we like to say, RV friendly. So, if you missed out on our Tres Piedras lots, and quite frankly, 9 sold in about 2 days last week, so it'd be completely understandable if you did, we have got 5 new ones this week, one of which may be just the property you've been looking for. With all that said, going live on the website next week, some more forested mountain properties, this time in New Mexico. This one's got power, it's got critters, but most of all, people, it's got a waterfall. Where, pray tell, is this one located? Tune in next week to find out. Until such a time, have a great 7 days, everyone, and we will see you back here in next week's video.